Oh, hey, how's it going? This is Webby, not Eddie.
And I'm Eddie. And are you guys ready to do some exercises that are going to help you pull off the slickest tricks in pickleball?
I don't know about you, but I sure am.
We're talking about the COVID 19-day Pickleball Fitness Challenge. And by the time you're done with these 19 minutes of exercises, you're going to be hitting some slick tricks, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Show me some of those slick tricks, boys.
This is the Twirly Bird Special.
Slick Trxx.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us for today's Pickleball Fitness Challenge. Each of the workouts you're going to see today are loosely based off of the Slick Trxx from our Slick Trxx video, and we do hope that you realize those were meant to be fun and entertaining, but we also hope that you get a good workout by following along with us today. So let's go ahead and start off with a Twirly Bird Special themed workout, and in order to pull that off, you're going to want to make sure that you have good footwork, you want to have good balance, and good eye-hand coordination. So what we're going to do is do a little pivot move, hit the ball against the wall 5 times, and then repeat. Let me show you. All right, so for this one, you're going to want a pickleball paddle and a pickleball. You're going to face your wall, get into the ready position, and then pivot on your right foot so that your left foot goes back. Pivot back to the front, then pivot on your left foot so your right foot goes back. Pivot to the front, hit the ball against the wall 5 times. Then catch the ball and repeat. Pivot to the back, back to the front, pivot to the back to the front, hit against the wall 5 times. All right, and that's it. So what you want to do is repeat that process for a full minute and then take a break, and then it's time for the next exercise.
Slick Trxx. This is the DMD shot. Oh yeah, the dead man dinking. Yeah!
Slick Trxx, boy!
To pull off the dead man dinking shot, what you really need is a solid core. So we're gonna be going through 4 exercises here that are gonna help you really build up that core. The first one we're gonna do is actually a high plank. So what you're gonna wanna do is get yourself into a proper plank position. Knees are gonna be straight back, and you're gonna hold this here for 1 minute, really tightening those glutes as well. Now that that minute's up, we're gonna go ahead and transition over here to leg raises. One thing I like to be able to do is sit on your hands. And then basically, with a slight bend in your knee, you're gonna go ahead and just slowly raise them up and lower them down. And we're gonna do this for 1 minute. It's good to keep your feet together while you're doing this. After your minute's up, go ahead and just take a quick 15-second break. And now we're gonna go into 1 minute of low planks. Now this is incredibly similar to a high plank, except for, as you'll notice, your forearms are gonna be actually on the ground. This is gonna relieve some of the strain you might get from putting too much pressure on your wrist. Now we're gonna do this for a minute, but if doing planks is something that's part of your normal routine, feel free to extend it to 90 seconds, maybe even 2 minutes. Now you should really start feeling that burn in your core, and that's good. But we're not done yet. We have one more exercise to really help strengthen up that core. For this next exercise, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be on our back again, similar to the leg lifts. However, here we're gonna keep our feet together, our legs straight, and we're gonna be doing 10 seconds of a little bit of variation with them about 6 inches off the ground. So, for 10 seconds, we're gonna have our feet straight. 10 seconds, then we're gonna spread them apart just a little bit wider than shoulder length. 10 seconds, we're gonna bring them back to center, and then drop for 10 seconds. And you're gonna do this for 2 minutes. At this point, your abs should be burning, and you know you're ready to go on to the next exercise here.
Dinkosaurus Rex. right, so for the Dinkosaurus Rex shot, you may have noticed that I was in a little bit of a squatting position, so you want to make sure your legs are nice and strong. So right now we're going to do a little bit of a leg workout and do some squats. So I found that the best way to do it is to put your arms out so they're parallel with the ground. Put your feet about shoulder length apart. Squat down like you're sitting in a chair. Hold it for about 3 seconds. Then raise up. And we're going to do this 10 times. If you're used to doing squats, go ahead and push yourself and do 15 or even 20 if you want to. Let's do it again. And if you can, keep your knees behind where your toes are to get the maximum benefit of this. Woo! I'm feeling the burn, that's for sure. So go ahead and pause the video now, drink some water, take a little break, and then move on to the next exercise.
This is the La Bernie. La Bernie! Oh! Yeah!
Slick Trxx. All right, so you just saw the La Bernie, and to be honest, I kind of struggled to come up with an exercise that was La Bernie themed, but at the end of the shot, I did a nice jump. So we're gonna do some jumping jacks, but you are gonna want your pickleball paddle and pickleball for this one because we're gonna do 10 jumping jacks, then hit the ball against the wall 5 times. So let's go. 10 jumping jacks. And let's hit the ball against the wall 5 times. All right, so what I want you to do is repeat that process 3 times, meaning you do 30 jumping jacks total and hit the ball against the wall 15 times total. Pause the video, take a little break, then move on to the next exercise.
This is my specialty. This is called the Webby. Oh! Oh yeah!
All right, so to get yourself ready for what I like to call the Webby Shot, you're gonna hit the ball against the wall regularly, and then you're gonna turn around and do kind of a backwards backhand shot, which resembles the Webby a little bit, and you're gonna alternate between the two until you get 30 consecutive hits without messing up. If you do mess up, I want you to start over and try and get 30 consecutive shots in a row, alternating between the two. And let me demonstrate what I'm talking about here. So hit it regularly against the wall, then turn around, hit it a weird backhand like that, and alternate. All right, so there you have it. So once you do that 30 times in a row consecutively, take a little break, and then move on to the next exercise.
This is called Get Your Swerve On. Oh!
Slick Trxx.
To really master the Get Your Swerve On shot, what you need is a good strong base, as well as some cardio, and also a good solid core. One of the exercises I really like to do for this is simply jumping rope. Now, if you don't have a jump rope at home, you can also do jumping jacks in place of this, like Webby demonstrated earlier. So we're just gonna go ahead and do 1 minute of jumping rope. If you wanna throw in a twist, go ahead and add some double jumps in there. Now that your minute's up, let's go on to the next one. Now, for those of you out there that probably played sports when you were younger, you're gonna hate me for this next one. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do 1 minute of a wall sit. And basically all you really wanna do is find a wall, get yourself in a sitting position, and lean back and enjoy the next 60 seconds. It's gonna start off easy, but you'll quickly feel the burn. All right, 1 minute's up. Now after that wall sit, your legs are burning. We're gonna go ahead and do a whole other minute of jumping rope. Let's do it. Now, to finish off the Get Your Swerve On, we're gonna do more wall sits. This time, let's push it. Let's see if we can get to 90 seconds or even 2 minutes. Now, if you're like me and you've been social distancing, you're probably craving going out, maybe grabbing a beer with your friends. So if you need a distraction, I recommend you use this time to imagine you're sitting at your local pub and enjoying a beverage. Oh, this is really starting to burn. I don't mean the beer, I mean my legs. Well, there you go. 90 seconds are up.
All right, so there you have it. That's the fitness challenge for today. I hope you enjoy it, and make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for the next one.
That's right. You guys are one step closer to pulling off the slickest tricks out there in pickleball. So give yourself a pat on the back. We're proud of you. Congratulations on finishing today.